Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm messing around with live stream. We're gonna go look at the market. So I got this stuff for here. Trying to sell it. Except for Gatekeeper. I need that for my ninja. Ah, maybe next time. What about you guys? Are you guys looking for anything specific? Buying, selling? Mic check? Testing? Testing? Try to sell what? A Raton? It should be live already. Can you hear me? Great. A raton is pretty expensive. If you do sell that raton, you're gonna get a good amount for it. I don't see anything really good on the marketplace either. Nothing too rare. Bye. So have you guys tried the new raid yet? I see that there's a lot of money to be made inside the raid. No speak English. Yeah, it's hard. I got the rare Shusen spec, but even the ability wasn't that great. But the Sushin X Tile, that's pretty good. You get a good like 50 million off of that, at least. And then I was testing that with the Imseti, and if you go raiding and get that versus Imseti, it'll work for SK Ninja. Averse they're selling. I also got this JBF that won't sell either. Let me see if it actually sold by now. Yeah, I still have it here. Nobody wants to buy for 20 million. Let's see if we can sell that in the marketplace. Yeah, so for Zero Ray, let me show you guys. I do have two sets. I'll set the phrases right now. Hi, how you doing? So the first set is regular damage, magical ring, Garrist, Madonna, Meza, and Ajira. And then the second one is actually just switching to the Sky Core, Meza. So if you guys look at the Sky Core is max MP minus 30 on top of Meza's minus. And then let me switch it up too. I usually like to put jar green on here. Yeah, so you see when I switched it over is 9999. That's really just because of the Sky Core and Mesa. That's why it's so important to have it. Except your party. Where are you partying me to? That's what happens, full inventory. Yeah, so let me start selling the stuff. What's up? What are you, Mario? Oh, 266 High Wizard, huh? Not bad. Well, I got a message earlier. Let me just respond real quick. Yeah, no habla inglés. Estel directo. Full buddy list. Always. Try to keep it that way. So, how's everyone doing today? Farming, grinding, selling, buying? Oh, so my samurai friend right here just said that the X-Tau Suchin is more suitable for ninjas versus samurais. I definitely like that 15% crit. Oh, I'm on S1. I think. Let me double check. Yeah, S1. No sellers. I mean, no buyers. Trying to get rid of this stuff. No one wants to buy JBF for 15 million. Come on, guys. It's pretty cheap. Full buddy list, guys. Can't add nobody. These friends have been with me for years. And for me to delete any one of them is a little bit disrespectful from me. But when I log into my other accounts, feel free to ask for a friend invite. And, if there's a free slot, I will add you. Thank you, Jorge. I keep telling you guys, full list. Look, you see it on the screen. It's full, guys. I think I will be trying to sell some stuff, and if it doesn't sell, I will end up doing some raids, and that's a maybe. So I'll give it a few more minutes before I go do anything. Let me try Spanish then. No más amigos. Mi amigos es how do you say 100? 100. Say hi to YouTube. So it seems like right now there's only a fair amount of people here and not a good amount. I guess they are at the raids. Gracias. Mi lista de amigos está llena. What else will I be? I don't know. You guys want me to be a monk, but I mean, monks are cool, but they actually need a high wizard to kind of blizzard so they could use geo, And I don't really want to be an auto type nail monk, so that's the problem too. I'm thinking necromancer, but I looked at what the skills are and it's kind of average too. I think I might just actually start building the servant a little bit more because miracle is badass. I mean, just to miracle constantly spamming on a ninja is so effective for the ninja. Hi, how you doing? So I get a lot of questions like, how do you make Spina and, what's the fastest way to farm and stuff? But honestly, I mean, there's two methods. One method would actually be if you have Spina to begin with, you buy something for cheap and you sell it for expensive. You wait and you negotiate with people and you talk them into a cheaper price and then you pick it up and then you resell it at normal price and you make a profit. I mean, the second way is you get high level and you farm stuff that is worth a lot, like Sorrow 350, or quick farms like Iridius or Sorrow Meadows, and you make your money there. I mean, both ways work. One way requires you to constantly look at this market and figure out what prices are and then get it for cheap. And this is partially why I'm here. I mean, because it's nice to be able to know these prices and then maybe you'll pick up something for a very good price because someone is in a rush to sell it. Thank you. All right, let's see if we could join some raids. So a lot of times when joining raids, rooms are full. What you want to do is keep tapping on the update button so that whenever someone just leaves the room, DCs, you just take that spot real quick. Yeah, we're trying to join a raid. So the raid 200 is in Manila. Okay, give me a second, guys. Okay, moving on. Well, some people like to say apostolia, but I feel like apostolia sounds better. It's easier to say. Oh, Minala. Sorry. Yeah. Bye. So I can't stress enough for all the lower level people who ask for a method to farm. Raiding is really good. It's underappreciated because raiding, you don't have to be strong. You just have to have a group that's strong. And then from the raids, you get stuff like beads and etc. And those things can be sold. Thank you for your support, everybody. I wonder if this is a glitch. People are cursing. AFKers, you see what kind of problems you cause when you AFK in a raid? I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming. Today's really just a test, but I'm gonna go raiding for a little bit, so I will guess at least for another 10 minutes. We'll see. Alright. Good luck with your exams. So, as you can see, I am pretty high level, but in this raid, instead of attacking and trying to kill stuff, I'm just gonna let the ninjas do it and heal them if they die. Like I said, you could really be a really low level in a raid and still be useful and still get paid. And that's by healing people when they die. Bandersnatch is like almost a teleporting skill. I can show you right now. You see how it pushes me back? Uh, when Bander succeeds, I get pulled to him instead of getting pushed back. So how you make Bander work well is you actually Grigori first. For some reason, when you Grigori first, the chances of you sticking to whoever you Bander is higher. Thank you. So I'm being blinded. I can't really see who's dead, who's alive. Everything just looks black. Isurugi causes that. It's pretty annoying. Drains HP. I don't know if the stream actually stopped. I guess not. You love monks? No, Bander really just pulls you to the person, and once you get pulled to him, then you get something called Assault, and Assault will raise your damage. Assault's a buff, but it's only a 5-second buff. So you really have very little time after you Bander to use Zero Ray to buff it. This is why a lot of people don't know that before you have Zero Ray, you could Bander an Imperial, and when you do that, you raise the damage on Imperial. I'm always dying in the raid. This raid is really bad for me. That's why I'm actually trying to heal instead. So remember earlier I was telling you that I have two different setups. One was damage and one was low MP. This set actually has Jar of Greed, so that's why I'm rather wear this set than my damage set. All done. Let's see if anyone's dead. All good? No AFKers? Alright, moving on out. Looks like we have one AFK. Indeed. No idea. All I understand is my name, TP, and Minala. You wanna TP to Minala? Go for it. I'm being burnt. High level. That's nice. What I like to do with Isurugi is actually just to drain him. Because he's gonna manipulate my HP and mess with my MP, as long as he doesn't attack me, the drain's continually hitting him. But sometimes he will attack me. I also want to make sure people are alive. I need the tanks up. Yeah, minstrels are a great job. Easy farming. Hi, how are you? Yay, raid over. Well, a minstrel can really play any stats. All you really need is skill delay. Just get a lot of skill delay and you're good. That's what most people want from a minstrel. What I learned with the minstrel was to balance the skill delay and also to make sure you have enough, how do you say it, drop rate. So use the corones, use the jog, and make sure that you have good enough skill delay. Once you have those, rares keep dropping for you. That's why I love playing the minstrel. It's so easy to farm. Seems like the race started again. Let's see how they do this time. Oh, Corone you get from a quest. You go and you talk to Corone and then you do the quest. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Oh, it's actually with Corone. I forgot what city she's in. But if you look it up, she's an NPC. You just talk to her. I think Sofia, capital city Sofia, but don't quote me on that. Besides, doing the quest isn't hard for Corone, but Corone is not expensive. Just buy it. Do some raids, earn some money, and just buy Corone. No problem. Cool. Yeah, like I said, guys, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. There you go. We got an answer. Corone is in Soteria City. I think Satirica. There we go. I don't think it's Soteria. That's another city. Let me spell it for you. Yeah, I know, but I'm just being lazy. Like I said, I'm trying to demonstrate to you guys that you could be useful without having high damage. Now, if I was to attack, we would be faster, yes. But where's the fun? Yeah, this is the really bad part for any high wizards. Should really let the ninjas do the tanking. If anything, the high wizard only fights Miniaga. Bye. Gotta heal the dead. I would sit, but the shortcut's not set. That's a good point. Someone else raised another good point. The new rod is actually really good for low level. If I get reawakened back to life by somebody, I'll show you the new rod. And the reason why they say the new rod's really good is because it's so cheap and it's magic attack 14, magic pierce, fire magic. It's all great stats. And it's like only 20 million in the stalls. So I don't know how much Barota is now, but this one is cheap and very useful. Tokoyo no Mihitaki. Japanese. Hi. Anyone dead? Nope, all good. AFKs. I think the new price of Ganai is like 8 million now. It's gone so ridiculously cheap. It's good for the I guess seller. I mean good for the buyer but bad for the seller. Okay guys, battery's running out. I think I will end this live stream really soon. This will be the last raid. And once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. It was very fun hanging out with y'all. Hey, we're doing good this raid. No one's dying. Let me just MP them. Thank you. Hey, what's up? Mio hits a 4,000 something damage. Yikes. Oh yeah, I mean Barotas is definitely a good rod. I was using it for quite a bit of time. However, like I said, there's a price difference. I believe Barotas may actually still be more expensive than the new rod. So I am going to end the live stream. Battery's running out. Check you guys out some other time.